Like,
Okay.
phew.
Hey everybody! Happy
Hi! Happy
Halloween!
Halloween!
How is everybody? We'll wait for a second for everybody to get here. We are going to do our first sprint at 7:10. And thanks Alicia for helping me co-host.
Absolutely.
I hate doing sprints by myself, especially when I'm tired.
I
but
have nothing going on tonight.
yeah, I will be reading Belladonna. I've got like 110 pages in. So my goal is to finish this today. We are going to be going till about 9 p.m. PST because I want to watch Jennifer's Body tonight.
Ooh, nice one. And I will be reading The Rivals of Casper Road by Rowan. I don't know if it's Rowan or Rowan Parrish. It's a one of the first male romances of the Harlequin special edition line.
Okay. Hey Helen, how are you? How's your
Helen.
Halloween? Hopefully it's spooky. I'm not doing any costumes this year, but I do have next year's costume planned out that hopefully I will do.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know what for, but
I'm excited.
What are you reading, Helen? Are you reading Belladonna? Are you reading something else? What is the vibe for the night? I saw you had drinks ready.
I'm jealous.
I know, I am too. I did go to Olive Garden today, and I did get my favorite green apple sangria they have there.
I love sangria, just in general.
Because today was my treat me day. I went to the bookstore. I bought.
What did you buy?
I bought Bindlepunk Bruja.
Ooh, I like the title.
And I bought this. What's it? It's like the many deaths of Violet and Eddie something, and it takes place in Sacramento, so my home city.
Ooh, you got it.
Ooh. I'm good. I'm not doing anything spooky other than going to get the cider. Ooh. Yes, I'm reading Belladonna. Awesome. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
So, which always got to be prepared. It was either this or my Maleficent horns from last year. And those...
Yeah, I've got a I Want Books t-shirt with a ghosty.
Ooh.
Yes.
And I have my, like, Hocus Pocus shirt.
I love all the colors in that shirt.
I do too. And they had a Haunted Mansion one too. Like
I don't, it reminds me of like if Hocus Pocus was mixed with like Sailor Moon with the colors.
Oh, okay. I get that.
That's the vibe it gives me.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy. Hey, we love good fanfic. Some fanfic's really good.
What kind of fanfic? Hi, Jen.
Yeah, what's the fanfic of the night?
We need to know what the fanfic is, because I'm not opposed to fanfic if it's done correctly.
And like fanfic, reading fanfic, especially fanfic that was on Tumblr, has reasons why I am not fazed by a lot of monster smut stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like I don't know.
That's the beginning of my smut era.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you were watching or you watched Loki. Loki show, when they were talking about the like self-cessed, because like Loki and his variant kind of had a vibe going. I was like, you guys clearly weren't on Tumblr in 2012 because this is nothing. I felt like
that's when I was in college, so Tumblr was big when I was in college.
Yeah, I was like, what's that line? The line, The Witch in the Wardrobe quote, where he's like, "Don't cite the rules to me. I was there when they were written." Like.
I just watched the Loki show because I think Tom Hiddleston's hot. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Like,
MCU Bucky and Steve fanfic. It's a reread. Ooh, okay. Love that. Weren't around. Oh God, the one song. Yeah, that was a time. I remember that. I was never my thing, but I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay over here. But yes,
I remember there being a lot of HP fanfic.
I've never, even before like
a lot.
I was never a Harry Potter child.
Yeah.
I maybe like watched
Percy Jackson.
Oh yeah, I'm
right.
I'm a Percy Jackson child. That was an okay. Moving on. Don't cite the deep magic to me, which I was there. And I feel like if you didn't see, like you can't be phased if you remember the Super Sherlock Hulock phase. Or was it Supernatural Sherlock?
Yeah, I'm actually just watching Supernatural for the first time now.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless your soul. Oh yeah, the Super Hulock. Yeah, like oh, that was a time in fandom.
And then like fandom just got so toxic after that. I feel like.
I feel like it was always there. It just got like
I feel like it's heightened now.
yeah. I think that's just with everywhere.
Like one of my friends is getting like death threats because of her not liking Brandon Sanderson. I'm like, people need to calm the hell down.
People don't have like you really go pay your taxes.
Right. Or go step on some grass or something.
Go pay
Like,
your bill. Like go do your taxes instead of telling
like I just don't understand why people do that. I'm just like, not everybody likes every book. That's okay.
yeah, like go put on deodorant because I know you stink for your opinions. Like
I'm just like, even authors I don't like every book.
yeah, like I enjoy most like I've changed opinions on Sarah J. Maas, but I loved her, but like if you didn't like her, okay, that's your we all have our opinions.
She's not my cup of tea, but I'm not against someone who likes her.
And even now I'm like, okay, I don't love all much of her stuff. Like I went back and gave the newest book a lower star rating.
Oh, my friend was voxering me when he was reading the newest one.
Go pay your taxes.
It was just he was asking me questions, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's never read her, so he was really confused.
Yeah. Okay, we got sorry, I lost my train of thought.
No, you're fine.
We have 3 minutes until our first sprint. We're gonna do a 20-minute sprint first, and then we'll probably do a 30-minute after that, and then maybe another 20 depending on what time it is. We'll see. Maybe we'll do 20, 30, 30, 20. I think is what we're gonna go for.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you for giving me something to do tonight. I would just been sitting on my couch.
Yeah, I'm glad. I was like, because I know Princess can't because she's enjoying herself.
Yeah, and Universal.
I was gonna ask Bonnie like if she wanted to maybe merge sprints.
I love Bonnie,
but she wasn't doing her sprints tonight, so I was like, okay. Yeah. And I was like, I haven't talked to Alicia in a while.
Even though I feel like I have talked to you, we haven't really talked.
I mean, like we talked.
It's a weird thing. Like I feel like I talked to you, but we don't really talk.
Yeah, I mean, because I feel like we yeah, no, we're both busy. I think it's because like we talk in the same areas, and we'll like talk during other people's sprints, but like it's just we're both busy.
I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. I haven't seen anybody.
I think the last time I saw you was your one book club.
I think so too.
I need to see that was the last time, and that was forever ago.
Yeah, that was in May.
What is time now anymore?
Because it's already. It feels like the year just started, and it's going to be November.
November tomorrow. I can't.
Yeah, even though October took fucking forever. I don't know if it felt like that for everybody, but I felt like we were in the middle. I felt like I was maybe because I'm in hell, but I felt like I was in the middle of October for like 5 months. I'll stay for the 20 and then I will sleep. Okay, get some sleep, Jen, because we all know sleep is important. Yes. Even though I'll be up at like 2 a.m. and message me on the Discord. I'm like, who's awake?
Wide awake. Princess always gets upset. She's like, I feel bad messaging you late. I'm like, I have insomnia. You're fine. You're fine.
That was a blink and you miss it year. It really was. Oh, working months take. Thank God, yes, they do. Oh, I've seen November schedule. Like I had these two. We've had these 2 days off. Like I have today and tomorrow off. I've had it on my schedule off forever. And my boss was talking about like a couple of days ago was like we might call people in to work these 2 days. And I told my boss, I told him, my sanity is hanging on a very thin thread attached to these 2 days. Do not be the one to cut it.
I love you.
Does November slow down for you? No. No, but
November's gonna be insane.
I kind of have to force it to slow down because I have cousins coming, and someone take a day off for that. No, I'm
Nice.
not. I'm not taking a day off for that. I'm not calling in sick because this is live, so we're changing the subject. These 2 days are the lifeline. I feel that like these because it's these 2 days off, and then Disney on Ice starts. So I am taking one day. Or they already know I called out because I'm going to that show. Didn't call out. I just told them I can't work that day because I'm taking my best friend and her son to Disney on Ice.
What are they doing now? Because I know they changed it up.
The show is I think Find Your Magic. I think this is the one that they have the Encanto in, but I'm not sure.
My friend's little girl dressed up as what's the main character's name? I'm blanking.
Mirabelle.
Yes, thank you. And she looks just like her. It's like in a normal context, she looks just like her. And then she put on the outfit. I'm like, my God. I remember the day she's born and she's almost taller than me. I'm like, I can't.
Oop, the fireworks have started. I feel that I was getting off work. You guys will see in this vlog that's coming out this Wednesday. I was getting off work and the fireworks had started. So I'm like, let me record this so you guys can hear what I have to hear. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the timer. Perfect. I should have had it pulled up before, but I am never.
It's okay.
Where the frick is the share screen button? Settings, present. Is that it now? There you go. Okay. Sorry, it's been a minute since I did sprints, okay?
And it's the end of the month. So
yeah.
It's all good.
We got some scary spooky sprints. I'm gonna mute it though because I don't want to be. Okay. I'm sort of hanging on my fingernails until next weekend. Ooh, okay. But in return, we don't. Oh, okay. We all had fireworks last weekend. Yeah, no. Ooh.
I don't understand. My neighbors do it. I'm just like, but why? Like, there's no need for it.
The reason I think the fireworks went off is I work by Old Sac, which is kind of like the area of Sacramento that's very like old back in the day kind of aesthetic vibe for it. Okay. And they do a lot of like haunted tours and stuff like that and like Halloween things. I think that's where the fireworks are going off.
That makes sense.
Hey Paulina, what you doing? What you reading? Hi, Happy Paulina. Halloween. Are you ready for Dia de los Muertos? How's everything going? Okay, let's start this timer.
Perfect.
Okay, we're gonna do our first sprint.
I'll mute myself.
How'd you go? How
15 pages, so I made it to chapter 2.
Awesome. I got less than I was wanting to because dinner was ready, so I just ran down and ate real quick. But I got
What did you have for dinner?
Chicken, rice, and some pork and beans.
Yum.
I got to page 307, so I read about 17 pages. Let me catch up with these comments real quick.
Everybody seemed to come in right when we started the sprint.
You know. Okay, so I see Princess is here. Hey, Princess.
Hi.
Hey, Courtney. Stopping by to say hello. Happy Halloween and pray don't die from clowns. I hope you don't either. And then the hey to everybody. And then, okay. Finish your fanfic just in time. Awesome. Read about 25 pages. And then browsed Instagram and also read 10 pages. You're reading, I saw it on Instagram because I was tagged. What's her name? Sylvia Moreno Garcia's vampire book.
Ooh, she has a vampire book? Where? I love her.
Yeah. It's called, let's see it. Hide it, Jen. It is called, let's go to the post.
I love her writing, so.
Certain Dark Things.
Okay, I'll definitely have to put
it's
that
one of her earlier works.
Okay.
I read it earlier this year.
I just finished Unclaimed Shores by her.
Nothing, trying to create some content. Busy day. Oh yeah, you did have sprints. Certain Dark Things. Yep. I enjoyed it. It was not. I still think my favorite Sylvia Moreno Garcia book is Gods of Jade and Shadow.
I haven't read that one yet. I have Mexican Gothic.
I only read 2. That one and Certain Dark Things. I still need to read Mexican Gothic. What page are you gonna talk about? I'm on 235. I just made it 307, so I'm a little bit ahead of you. But you're catching up quick. You're catching up real quick. Okay, you didn't die. Or did you, and this is your ghost trying to haunt us?
I would die because I don't like clowns. Clowns are a big no for me. There's not many things that scare the crap out of me, but clowns scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, we're glad you didn't die. A super fast read. Yeah, it is, and it's enjoyable. I mean, you're right. How do we know you're not one of the clowns?
Courtney, if you're still here, I sent off the package, and it should be there to you by tomorrow.
Ghost Princess. Oh, Raina is laying on the bed now. And from where I desk, I just see her. She's like, I'm going to send a picture to Discord because it is just too cute what I'm looking at next to my desk.
I love puppies.
Okay. Oh, you just did the terror tram. Okay. Well, actually, I might be able to move
I would be running. I'm a wimp, though. I'm a huge wimp. That's the weird thing, though. I can read horror books, but I can't watch horror movies.
I am getting used to horror movies. I used to not really like them, but it has to be a certain type of horror movie. And I have to watch it on my own.
The campy ones.
Yeah. Ghosts, zombies, or vampire. Ha ha ha. It's like a big walk through all the horror movies. I love haunted houses, though. Like, I'm very particular about my horror movies, but I do like haunted houses. I don't know. My mantra is like, I got to tell myself anytime I get scared of like haunted houses or anything like that is I'm the scariest thing here. Like, that's what I got to tell myself while I'm going through it, but they're fun.
I think I was just traumatized as a kid because I scare easily. So all my friends used to like scare me a lot because they thought it was funny. Oh.
I feel that. I'm not a huge fan of gore either. Night. Have a good
night, Jen.
Night. We will do the next sprint at 45, and we'll do a 30-minute sprint at 45. Oh, Midsummer. Okay, and The Witch. I saw that you're watching The Witch. I think you posted it on
Thank
Instagram.
you.
Someone else did, but Yeah, I'm very much into like horror comedies. Like
Me
Happy
too.
Death Day was really
Yeah.
fun.
Jennifer's Body was good.
I'm watching
I
that
didn't
tonight.
go in. I didn't go in expecting much, and I was like pleasantly surprised.
I'm watching Jennifer's Body tonight, and then I might like make a double feature and either watch Hulu. I know they have a drag queen Halloween special on Hulu that
Do
I
they?
might watch. Yeah, if you're a
Okay.
Drag Race fan, it's hosted by Monet Exchange and Ginger Minge.
No way. I'm so
Yeah,
in.
so I need to watch that still, and then I might watch tomorrow. Um, what is it? Her name? What's that actress? Meryl Streep's Halloween movie she did. It's not like technically a Halloween movie. It's super old. It's
Oh,
Death.
Death Becomes Her.
Yeah, I've seen it
So
before, but I need
good.
to.
It's so good. I grew up on
I
that
thought
one.
it was
It's
just
so
was
good.
running. Night Gen. Jennifer Body's fun. I know. I've been meaning to watch it forever, and it's like tonight's the night. I don't have any
I
candy
grew up
though.
on like The Craft and stuff like that.
We
Those
watched The
ones.
Craft last weekend. We
The
watched that.
Craft is so
I've
good.
seen it for the first time. It was good. I liked it. I had seen clips and stuff because, like, my witchy heart, but I finally
Yeah,
watched it the full way this weekend.
but I grew up on like the original Charmed. Like I
Yeah,
like good camp. Give me camp
yeah,
all day.
yeah. I love a good campy movie. Ooh, I heard of that one. Yeah, I've seen it before because my mom watched it when I was growing up. So I just haven't seen it recently in the last couple of years. So I need
It's
to watch
so
it.
funny.
You're more into gory horror. See, yeah, that's just not my gig. I like Abbott. Have you seen Abbott Costello meets Dracula?
No.
That it's an old like Turner Classic horror movie.
Yeah.
I love watching. It's really good. You might like
I
that
grew up
one.
on like the Bela Lugosi vampire
Yeah,
Dracula,
yeah.
all the old ones.
The actor gives very Bela Lugosi. It's like very Universal monster vibes with it,
Okay. All
and
right,
it's
I'm
not
sold.
just Dracula. It has Frankenstein and the werewolf, or the
Ooh, I
Wolfman,
like that.
and it's with Abbott and Costello. It's fun. Like I think there's a bid where like Dracula tries to hypnotize them, and they're like, "No, you look into my eyes."
I love it. Like I grew up on Young Frankenstein. Not that many people know what
Ooh.
that is.
Oh, I know what Young Frankenstein is. This was the guy
Yeah.
with Willy Wonka.
Herling.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Ginger Snaps is a really good one. I haven't. I like funny horror when it's done right. Yeah. I really
Yeah.
liked Happy Death Day. I watched that a couple years ago.
I've never watched that one.
That one's fun. The sequel's fun too. Me and a couple other friends, we watched it. We watched those last year. We watched those, and then I saw Train to Busan with them, which is terrifying. It's a zombie movie. I'm not even a zombie fan, but I watched it with them, and it was good. Okay, so 3 minutes. Let me get a good timer while we talk. But okay, let's do a game. Let's play a princess game. I don't know which one. You got a game in mind?
Let's see. Most unpopular opinion
Okay.
when it comes to books.
Okay. I'll let you go first.
Me? And this is very current. I didn't like Babel.
How do I leave?
See, my thing with Babel is I love the first 14 chapters, and then it was just like, I don't know. I feel like I love the first 14 chapters, and I was like, but what happened? I was so upset.
Real quick.
Because Princess can actually attest to me, like, messaging her of how much I loved it, and it was...
Train to Busan is so good. One of my faves. Yeah, no, it is good. 28 Days Later is... Oh, that's a good one. I'm waiting for Helen's response, because I'm, like, shocked, surprised, and horrified. I loved Babel.
I wanted more character development out of the characters. That was my biggest thing.
Okay.
There wasn't enough character development for me. That's my only... Like, it's written very well, because I love R.F. Kuang's writing, and I'm just... I don't know.
Fully. That was a good one. I don't know.
I wanted more, like, I didn't feel like I cared about the characters. Like, I love the Oxford stuff, and I just wanted more. Or I feel like it should have been more than one book. I feel like too much was shoved in one book.
I could see that. Maybe you felt I don't know. I
feel like the pacing was weird.
Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah.
And you have every right to your own opinion.
I know. I have a very unpopular opinion right now when it comes to that book.
And I'm gonna be respectful. I don't know.
I love it. Hey. Like, I opened the can of worms, go for it.
Yeah, no, I loved it so much. The characters, I instantly connected to like a lot of them.
Robin got on my damn nerves.
Who?
Robin. The main.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just, and I feel like the interludes were too far into the book. I feel like the interludes should have been earlier in the book to give you more to like. I don't want to say substance to the characters, but give you more like of their backstory earlier in the book.
Okay.
A little bit, because I liked where she went with it. It was just like, but how did we go from chapter 14 to here?
Yeah, I agree with Helen. No, I see what you're saying. I don't know. To me, Babel is like, only reason it's number 2 is because Aiden Thomas had a book that came out this year.
I know, and I still have to read it, but I have it on my I have it on my list.
Like, I had no desire in reading Babel when it came out. The only reason I read it was for Princess's Book Club, and I was like,
yeah,
oh, this is good.
And that's what frustrates me is I loved the first 14 chapters, and I don't know if it just switched off in my head, and I was just like, how did it go from 5 to 3 in like 200?
Robin deserve to be happy together.
Okay, so I didn't want to assume things, but were they coded as queer? I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure.
I felt the fact that Robin, when he went to his paradise in the end, he was with Remy, says it all.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to assume anything. But I was like,
that is
the vibe I'm getting.
At the sorry for spoilers. Sorry for anybody who's watching this, but I appreciate everybody in the chat.
Spoilers, sorry.
Knew it. That part, Helen. That part.
Thank you. I thought the same thing, and I was like, but why didn't it? Like, I was like,
Yep. I was like, oops, yeah. I will die on that hill. And it very much was a clear thing that Letty.
I was wondering if I was reading too much into it. I was like,
I think it was very much there.
That's what I thought. I was like, huh? And I couldn't stand Letty. I wanted to punch her in the freaking face.
What's the point?
I know. It's just, she was so annoying.
Let me think of an unpopular opinion
that
I have.
Yeah. That's why I gave it a 3, because I loved the first half, and then I feel like too much was shoved into it. It should have been like a duology or something.
Already going against them. Okay, yeah. Letty was the worst. What is an unpopular opinion that I have?
Book-wise.
I know, book-wise. I mean, it's not super unpopular, but I'm like, this thing that just irritates me when I see on the internet a lot, when people will be like, they'll talk mad, and this is like, everything people say against Sarah J. Maas is completely valid.
Yeah.
But when you are trashing Sarah J. Maas's book, and then in the same video say that your favorite writer is Cassandra Clare.
Sorry.
You got no room to talk.
Well, to me, they're kind of equal.
Yeah, like you can't.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. If you like both or one or the other, that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm just like, you can't over here say how problematic Sarah J. Maas is, and then say your favorite author is Cassandra Clare.
Yeah. Well, and also Jennifer L. Armentrout falls into that.
Yeah, J.L. Armentrout is also in that boat. Yeah, I think that maybe is my unpopular thing.
And if you want to throw a man in that boat, I personally think Jay Kristoff is.
I mean, yeah, Jay Kristoff's always in that boat. Also,
like he's just.
Also, okay, here maybe it's not unpopular. Can we stop saying that like Sarah J. Maas and J.K. Rowling are on the same level of problematic?
No, there are different levels of problematic. Completely.
Like, I feel like people are always comparing them and like saying like, yeah, these are problems. They're not. J.K. Rowling is actively dangerous and harming a community. And I'm not saying Sarah J. Maas doesn't, but not in the way that J.K. Rowling does.
Right. And that's what I don't like about a lot of those lists where they're like cancel the author, because one author can be on there for saying something stupid on Twitter, and then one author that can be on there could be literally charged with something. You know, like that's it's not the it's. I'm not saying they're both not bad, but like they're
there's levels.
there's levels of bad.
Yeah, Kristoff he's the one with the map. But that's not like a book opinion. Like if we're talking about like a popular book, I mean, I didn't like Song of Achilles.
Really?
I'm a Cersei. Cersei is my like.
Okay. Favorite. See, I like them both. I liked Song of Achilles more.
Okay, I love Cersei. Cersei made me want to move to the woods and live my like secluded witch fantasy. And
okay, if you want to read a secluded witch fantasy in the woods, have you read what's it called? It's by Sarah Beth Durst. What the hell is it called? It's a 3-book series. Oh my god, it's gonna bug me. Queen of the. Hold on. Shoot. It's a 3-book series, and it's about a woman who raises her children in the woods, and it's like woods magic and witches stuff.
I haven't heard of that. I'll have to look it up. Oh, Queen of Blood?
Yes, that's one of them. Yeah, okay. It's a trilogy, and they're all out. So if you wanted to like,
let me look it up. We're gonna do the next reading sprint. I said at 45. We're gonna do it at 8.
Here we go.
Queen of Woods, Queen of Blood. Okay, let me add this to one to read.
Queen of Blood. What's the other ones?
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope we can read it next month. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Okay, because I don't think saying that the Song of Achilles is overrated is a unpopular opinion nowadays.
It depends on who you talk to be honest.
Yeah, but like, I feel like there's enough people that are like kind of over it.
Yeah.
That it's not unpopular to say.
I just want to see something, and I don't mean this as a bad thing because I love her writing. I just want to see what she comes up with next.
Yeah, no, I mean, I
liked both Cersei and
I think she has a Hades and Persephone in the work.
Really?
And I believe, yeah, I think that's the next one, but don't quote me on that. I think she announced that
down.
Something. What is a good one that I'm looking at my shelf?
Unpopular opinion. I'm reading Helen's comment.
Okay, unpopular opinion. Older sci-fi fantasy associated with 80s, 90s is worth reading, and many have. Don't disagree with you on that.
I don't. I personally didn't like Dune. That's the only thing. I can see why it is the first of its kind back then in 65, but like reading it now,
yeah,
it was. But I kept on going in my head like this was the first sci-fi book. Like,
I haven't read Song of Achilles because I'm scared I'm not going to like it. I love Cersei though. I love Cersei. Like Cersei is one of my top. Like if you wanted to summon me, it'd be one of the books to summon me with.
It doesn't seem like a lot of people like both. It's either one or the other.
I've noticed that too. It's like you either love Cersei or you love Song of Achilles.
I liked Cersei, but I think I mean, it might sound cliche, but I think I read Song of Achilles like in a point in my life where I needed something like that.
Let me get also into it. Yeah, I heard about the Persephone book.
Ooh.
I hated Dune. Got me in trouble with some fanboys.
That's another group you don't want to piss off because they will come for
I
you.
grow stronger with every fanboy tear. Every time a fanboy is crying over a casting of like a person of color, and like not their hate, like I don't like seeing their hate comments, but knowing the fact that they're upset by it makes me stronger.
Especially like for the adaptation for Percy Jackson, I was like, why this? Like,
Yeah, don't be attacking the
stupid.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? She probably is gonna kill the role.
Yeah, like the women in sci-fi fantasy writers that are, actually, yeah. And I feel like, would that be a good video idea? I agree with you when you say that, because like
Yeah.
there are plenty that need to be read. Like I need to go. One of my goals, maybe next year or the year after, I don't know, is to go into like older fantasy.
If you want to go into sci-fi, try Octavia E. Butler.
Oh, I know. I need to get into her.
She's fantastic.
I love some Rex on that.
Yeah, please. As I'm someone who's trying to get into sci-fi, please, I would appreciate
the actress that played Annabeth before she got the role in school wrote an essay about Annabeth.
Did she?
If that is not the most Annabeth thing.
I'm excited for the show.
I am too. I'm going to do a reread of the series next year.
If you want someone to reread it with, I'm in.
Ooh, I'm down, because I also know that he announced that they're doing the 6th book in the series.
Oh, so that is happening. I was wondering if that was like...
We're getting 2 Percy Jackson books next year. We're getting the Nico and Apollo, Nico and Will book, which is co-written by Rick Riordan, and then we are getting a full-on Percy book.
I like Nico.
I'm reading Kindred with a book club in December. We read Wild Seed last December, and it was fantastic.
Wild Seed is fantastic, but a lot. But it's fantastic. All of her work is just, you have to sit with it for a little bit.
Like, I need to get into her. I need to get into N.K. Jemisin. I need to get into a lot. But I know what my first N.K. Jemisin book is going to be. I have it already.
Which one?
It's A Far Sector.
Okay, that was fantastic. I read it this time last year. It was fantastic. When it first came out is when I read it. It's so good.
Let's see, it's 58. No, it's 56. So in 4 minutes, we'll do a 30-minute sprint. And then after that, we'll probably do like a 10-minute talk and then 20-minute sprint. And I might call it the night.
Sounds good to me.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of another unpopular opinion. I mean, my favorite thing to say is not liking a popular book is not a personality trait.
Yeah.
Hating on popular books is kind of irritating to me.
I also feel like people make books their personality, and it's not how it works.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun December.
I have to read 5th season. I've never read it.
Ooh, I mean, me too. I need to read it.
I have it. It's just always intimidated me, even though I love I've read all of her other stuff.
Ooh. Hey, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
How's your Halloween? You missed my witch hat. I took it off, though, because I was trying to read with it, and it was blocking the light.
Was it falling off?
No, it wasn't falling off, but the shade with the shadow on the book. But how was your Halloween? Are you having a spooktacular time? I need to read Gisman's Killing Moon duology.
Yeah, that's another one on my list. I love The City We Became. That's my favorite one.
I wonder.
That might be unpopular too.
I'm more excited to read that than this Broken Earth trilogy. Not that that one sounds really interesting to me.
Yeah, and I feel like it meant more to me because I'm from that area. Like that's where I'm from originally. So like you can tell N.K. Jemisin is from New York just how she wrote that book. Like there's just certain things, if you've never been to like a big city, you won't understand. Like, I don't mean to sound like snobby when I say that, but like a lot of people that I know that don't like it just have never been to New York or have been to a big city before. So like they're like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Really interesting. Okay. It was good. Spent the whole night with my honey. Finished an episode of Doctor Who, and now I can't sleep. Oh no.
Which
Well,
episode were you? What episode are you at?
I have never gotten into Doctor Who, and it sounds too complicated for me to want to.
That surprises me, considering what you're into.
I don't know. Maybe it is the like super Hulock thing, just like turned me off from all
Okay,
the
that's fair.
shows. And like I said, it also just looks real complicated, and I don't know what it is. It's just one of those shows that I'm like, I'm good on this fandom. Was it the Don't Blink one? Let's see. What is another unpopular opinion?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's yeah.
It is intimidating, but also I'm like, I'm not.
Well, you can jump in anywhere. That's what people don't like. I feel like you can jump in anywhere. I jumped in when Matt Smith was the Doctor, like not that long ago. I jumped in, and then like when it went on hiatus, I kind of went back and started watching. Like, you know, you can jump in anywhere, especially now since David Tennant's coming back as the Doctor.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
Sorry if that's a spoiler. David Tennant's coming back as the Doctor, which I kind of don't understand, but
I think I saw it on Twitter just because like nerdy spaces on Twitter that I follow.
I'm really excited for the new Doctor that's coming in after Tennant.
Yeah.
Like the queer character.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one.
No Blink will have me up for weeks. I am in too many fandoms as it is.
What's the most fun fandom? Like not toxic fandom that you know of?
I can't even think of one because like I'll leave like fandom spaces and I'll come back and there'll be some controversial shit that happened. And I was like, oh god.
I feel like people take their fandoms too seriously.
Like I am loving, like I'm a huge Monster High fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm loving that they're bringing it back, but the amount of hate the new stuff is getting is so like.
Okay, I've never read the books. Is it a good adaptation?
The books are not even the main thing.
Okay.
Like the books are a side note. Like honestly, it's the dolls and the web shows and the movies that are the most like prominent things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the live action movie was fun. It's a new generation. Like it's a new like so they're changing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to bring the younger generation into it.
And they're making it more diverse. And I love the fact that the cast actually look like kids.
Yeah, that's why I loved the when I saw the new adaptation for Percy Jackson that the kids are actually the proper age.
Yeah,
like because those movies they were like in their 20s and that's not Percy Jackson. I'm sorry.
Oh, I have another one. Not everyone sees books as important art, so dog earrings or just not being super careful is totally fine. Exactly. And also, you didn't spend your money on the book. It's not your book, so don't tell people. I hate that like that rhetoric of like you have to a certain way. I spent my money on this book. That's the end of the conversation. Like you're not going to tell me how I'm going to dog ear. I could throw this book across the room right now if I wanted to. I could.
Okay, so you're not like I have to keep them pristine kind of.
I try to keep my special editions pristine.
Of course.
My own thing. Like it's but if I wanted to, I could throw this book across the room, but I don't want to get up, so I'm not going to do that. And this is fine.
I just don't like when people take your book and then it comes back damaged.
Oh no, that's a whole different genre.
Like you're paying for it. I'm sorry.
That is a whole different thing. It's like that is my book. Treat it with respect, or I'm not going to treat your face with respect.
Exactly.
It is 8:03. I said we were doing our sprints at 8. Okay, we are doing a sprint, but I got to charge
now.
My laptop. Yeah. But first things first, let me get my laptop charger before I die on you guys. Oh, come on, charger. There, it's by my foot.
You got it?
Yeah. Other side of the laptop. Okay, we're good. We're back. But also, though, if borrowing a book, treat it like a mother. Accurate, yeah.
Mm.
I'm in love with actually looking like kids. There's something missed in playing a huge point in why so many young adults struggling. Oh wait, okay,
And I feel like they could grow with the kids.
yeah.
Like the show, like they don't have to recast because they're gonna the show's gonna grow with the kids and age up with the kids a little bit as they go into the series more.
Respecting the book, but also adding a whole other layer of interpretation. It'd be my own personal copy. Exactly. For annotating. Exactly. I think that is a way of loving a book.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull up this.
Like I'm not completely against breaking a spine. Like if I
Yeah.
want to sit with it comfortably. Like look how tight these are bounded. Like you have to be able to see it.
Okay, these are reading sprints, so let me pull this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Same Paulina. I love when getting to use bookstore and finding books that have been personalized. I think that's just a creative way to do it, and I need to. That's gonna be one of my goals is to get more personalized with my books.
I bought a copy of Rebecca, and the person who owned it before me wrote little notes of who they thought did it throughout the book, and it was just the cutest thing. And literally, she wrote "gasp" at the end of a chapter. Like it was the cutest thing. Like I was like, "This is adorable."
Are they though? Oh, love it. Which one?
Ooh,
I love the Addams Family. I'm so excited for the Wednesday show.
but it has to be the original. The original movies are so good.
They are, but I'm excited.
They're
I like
so
the animated movies for fun,
I haven't seen them yet, but I want to.
and I'm excited for the Wednesday show.
I know. I'm excited that they're going more creepy, which makes me happy.
Oh, Family Values is a good one. And we're back. How did everybody do? I got to page 360. So I got about 40 more pages to go. So I think we're gonna do a 20-minute sprint at 8:45. The 20-minute sprint, and that'll be the end of it. How'd you do?
I got 21 pages. I'm in the middle of chapter 2.
Ooh. Let's see. 283. Ooh, okay. I was just where you're at. It's getting good, huh? I'm getting to the like in the like the I don't know. Can you? I know they can't because I have it muted. But can you hear the music from the timer?
No.
Okay, because it's like playing spooky music, and it's getting to a part where I'm like, this is actually really good ambiance.
It's working. It's working.
Yeah. Okay, it's just about Christmas. Okay. I can't wait. We're gonna have to have a discussion when we finish this, Helen, because I am really enjoying this. I am enjoying this so much more than I enjoyed All the Stars and Teeth.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I have 2 copies, and I think I'm gonna put them both on my bookshelf because this is personalized.
Oh,
did you
got it signed?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to keep the personalized one, absolutely.
Yeah. And then I have the gorgeous Fairy Loot edition.
Wow.
Which,
the freaking M pages! Oh my god!
And then like
I have to say the original version is really pretty, like underneath the dust jacket as well.
And
I have to, from reading Cemetery Boys, that hardcover is beautiful too, under the dust jacket.
You finished Cemetery Boys?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I haven't rated it yet, but I finished it.
Okay, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah. I can't wait to get to the Peter Pan one that Aiden Thomas did.
No. What did I ask? Oh, I don't know what I asked. No. Mentally zoned out.
Oh, about talking about it after you both finish, maybe?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to talk about it?
You had me more hyped for it now.
It's fine. It's fine. Ignore the no. I zoned out. What did I ask? Read 2 chapters, really enjoying it. Also had an apple with PB. Peanut butter.
You can never go wrong with apple and peanut butter. Ever.
Love the Barnes & Noble edition. Yeah. I have the regular edition. So I don't have her with lipstick on.
No, I have the regular one.
The Barnes & Noble, this is black.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. But I think I prefer this edition.
I really like the edition. Like, I was opening it up and my mom was like, ooh, that's pretty. I'm like, yeah.
Ignore the no. I'm excited for November. Do you have any reads you're excited for November?
I am. Ooh, what am I reading in November? I'm taking part in the one of the Indigenous readathons in November. So I'll be reading some Stephen Graham Jones and stuff like that.
Ooh, okay.
I haven't gotten my full TBR down, but actually maybe I can pick your brain because I have to find an Indigenous graphic novel or comic.
Oh, okay. I know if you like. Have you read anything by Rebecca Roanhorse?
Yes, I have.
She has a comic for Marvel.
Does she?
That she did, yeah. It's called Echo Phoenix Song.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna check that out because I love her writing. I do want her to get back to the one series though.
Yeah, I mean the Black Sun.
The Trail of Lightning. I don't know what the series is called.
I'm reading that next year. I'm gonna start that next year. That's actually going to be one of my book club picks.
We need to talk. Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I want her to get back to. I mean, I haven't read Black Sun yet. I'm sure it's fantastic, but I
Yeah.
wanted to finish that series because I'm like, there's 2 books in it, and the second one has such a big cliffhanger, and there's no date for the
Another
third one.
one comic that's Marvel is Marvel does these anthologies,
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Voices, where they
That's what I
like
was trying to find
spotlight.
because I like all the authors that are in the indigenous one. I
Yeah,
was trying
you
to
go.
find it.
They have that. That's one you could probably read too.
Okay.
Storm of Locusts is the sequel. I
Yes.
just read
Yes.
Night of the
So
Mannequin. Ooh, that sounds good.
good. What did you think? I loved it. It's so good. But I love Stephen Graham Jones. He can do no wrong in that book.
I know that there's an indigenous pick for Book of the Month for November.
That is my book of the month pick. Actually,
Mine too.
it's like a murder mystery type book. It's
Is it?
actually
I thought it
really
was like a family like horror book.
what is it called? Something woman. I just crap. My brain is just not with me today.
Um,
Book of the month. Book of the month.
because they just released their November picks.
Yes. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, crap.
White Horse.
White Horse. That's it.
Yeah,
The
that's the
cover is
cover.
beautiful. The cover is
Okay.
beautiful.
Gave it 4 stars. It's so weird and unique. I just had a lot of fun reading it. I'm excited. I need to read Thistlefoot. I have it. I just need to know
The
when to read
cover
it,
is
and I want to read
beautiful.
it here. No, I did not see that, but that sounds amazing.
Ooh.
Looking that up right now.
I'm in. We're as we look on our phones.
If you like horror anthologies, The
I
Shadows
do.
Have Claws is really good.
The
It
shadows
is
have
a
claws.
it's a Latinx monster horror anthology, YA,
Okay.
but very good. The White Guy Days First.
Have you read that one? I forget what it's called. Vampires Aren't Dead, and it's by Zoraida. I think it's Zoraida Cordova. It's like an
I
anthology about
have it.
vampires.
I have it.
I want to read that so bad because I like vampires.
I've read some of the story. I've read. Let me see. I haven't finished it because I am weird about reading anthology. But fun fact:
I don't read them back to back either.
the show First Kill, the on Netflix, the lesbian vampire
Yeah.
book, came from this.
Oh, the V.E. Schwab one?
Yeah, the V. Schwab story is in here.
Okay.
Also, my favorite Zardovia Cordova book originated in an anthology.
Really? Which one?
The Inheritance of Zardovia Cordova was in a witch anthology that came out a couple years ago.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is it Our Shadows Have Claws, 15 Latin American monster stories? Is that the correct one?
Yeah.
With this pretty cover?
Yeah.
This one?
I need to buy a copy because like each story has a picture to go with it. I listened to the audiobook, but it's really good. Okay, I said we were gonna do it 8:45, but we'll do it at the 9 o'clock, so that way we end at like 9:20, and that just feels better.
I like to land on an even.
Yeah. I need to read Our Shadows Have Claws. Same. I read it really good. A lot of authors that were on my radar that I'm like, okay. I'm so excited for next year because a lot of cool Latinx books are coming out.
What's coming out?
Okay. Let me get my list.
I'm gonna bug you next year. I'll be like, "What's coming out that looks good?"
The Sun in the Void is coming out, and that sounds so good. It is by Gabriela Romero Cruz, and it is like set in a lush world inspired by the history and folklore of South America. It is adult fantasy. and it looks good. This
Okay.
is the cover.
Ooh, I love the cover. Is it true that Aiden Thomas is coming out with an adult next year? Like
I
his
don't think it's
first
next
adult?
year.
I
He
read
is
that and I
coming.
was like,
It is not. I think it's 2023,
okay.
2024, and it's coming out in 2024. Because I know next year we are getting the sequel to some Sunbear Trials.
Okay, so there is going to be a sequel for that one.
Yeah, it's a duology.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
What other book was I looking for? Looking really excited for. It doesn't have a cover yet, but I'm like counting down the days till this gets announced. The cover and the date get announced. But because the synopsis, I read it and I was like, oh, I need this book. It is called. Where is it? Shit. Did it get announced?
Oh,
I was looking at it yesterday. Don't mind me while I look on.
what is that, man?
Did it get a date? It has a date. Okay, sorry.
Not bad.
It is Son of Blood and Ruin, and it says in the 1550s Mexico, witchcraft is punishable by death. Temples have been destroyed, and the tales of mystical creatures that once roamed the land have become whispers in the night. Masked vigilante Panthera uses her sorcery and legendary swordplay skills to battle the world in a world of war, corruption, and oppression, prophecies, and immediate doom, all while trying to conceal her secret identity. Son of Blood and Ruin is a Zorro reimagining, weaving Mexican history, Mesoamerican mythology into a thrilling historical fantasy with magic, intrigue, treachery, romance, and adventure.
I'm in.
I know, like, this is one of my most anticipated books. It's a debut author.
Who's it by?
It is by Marilyn Lares. She is a debut. I believe this is her first work.
Okay.
That one you could just add on Goodreads looks good. That one you just added on Goodreads looks good. I know. What did I just add?
When am I not adding something to Goodreads or
Right. So that sounds epic. I know, right? I'm so excited. Ooh, book club book. You know what? Look at Helen.
Please do.
We can be an MVP.
So I have an excuse
Helen.
to buy it.
Let me see. Which one did I just add?
It's Marvel Voices, right? That's what you said it was?
Yeah.
Voice. Marvel Heritage. Where's the one with... This is gonna irk me because I want to find it.
Let me see. I have it on my Kindle. Let me look for to tell you to look up.
Because I had Marvel Voices and it gave me like a ton.
I have it on my Kindle. Marvel. Okay, so it's not Marvel Voices. That's a different anthology series they do.
Okay.
Sorry, they do they have to. I don't know why they do them separately.
To confuse us. And
I will send you the copy to that link. I'll send you a picture of it.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, cider is done. Ooh.
Ooh.
My family
Is it
just
adult
went.
cider or just cider?
Good question. My family, my brother and my treacherous mother went to the apple orchard without me the other day when I was at work. But they did bring me back a caramel apple, which is like what I required to not sacrifice them to the dark gods. But I'm so happy because I opened the fridge and there's like 4 cartons of like apple cider.
I love apple cider.
Oh, witch's broom. Okay. Okay,
I
it's
like the
8.
name.
I said we were starting at 9, right?
9.
To end it.
Yeah.
Okay. But oh, it's getting hot in here. I like this sweater, but I'm gonna be sad I can't wear it until next Halloween, like spooky time. Oh no,
I
I'm
wear my
getting
Christmas sweater all year round.
I'm
Oh
getting my
no!
first. Hey,
Your
you know what?
first
It's my
bot.
first ever thing. Yeah, my first bot.
Do you have
Ah,
mods
the
on
bot.
your channel? Okay.
No, I do not. I do not know how to make them, but once I do, I will probably make Helen, if you're okay with you, a mod, and I'll probably make you a mod.
Okay.
I just gotta
I
figure out
don't know how
how.
to do it. I was just wondering if you had somebody that can grab it.
Yeah, no, I got it knocked out. Hopefully, it was
Okay,
blocked,
good.
but I've made it. I've had
It's the
bots.
third live show I've been in 2 weeks that we've got bots. I'm
They're
like, is it
following you.
me?
Yeah, it's you.
Like, I don't understand. What's going on?
I'm fine with that. I did report him. Thank you, Helen. Helen is MVP.
And you would love this because it's the cutest thing I've ever read. Oh my god,
Okay,
it's so
I
cute.
am excited. Halloween romance.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
What was I gonna say?
I mean, it's not a spoiler because it's the first chapter, but it's so cute.
I have next year's Halloween costume picked out because I didn't do one this year, but I do know. I think I know what I'm going to be next year. Because it came up as an idea for when we went to the Disney Halloween thing. We were like, "Ooh, we should." Me and my cousin and my brother were like, "We should do a group Halloween costume or whatever," right? And I was like,
I've always
"Let's
wanted to
be our
do that.
let's do our favorite Disney animals, like Disney animal characters."
Okay.
And I want to be Duchess from Aristocrats, and I'm gonna make my dog be Marie. And I'm gonna make my dog be Marie.
I love it.
Dog,
Oh my
and someone
god.
just put cat ears on her. Oh, thank you, Paulina. Yes, yeah. I think I'm like, ooh, I just like, cause I'm like, you just need to wear white, get like a gaudy necklace or something like diamondy necklace thing. And I'm like, in cat ears, it's not that difficult. I'm a lady, that's why. Yeah. I love
it.
I love Aristocrats. It's one of my favorite like underrated Disney movies.
It is so underrated.
Pearl necklace, yeah. Pearl or like I'm thinking like diamond, because like she has the kind of diamond look for her collar. She does. So I'm like that, and like maybe a boa for the tail. Like I'm not trying to go like super.
Go with the boa idea. That's adorable.
Yeah. Because I'm like I want to have fun next Halloween. I'm seeing everybody in their costumes, and I'm like, I'm so jealous.
I've always wanted to do one of those like family Halloween costumes for everybody's something. I think that's
last year it was Maleficent. Even though I didn't do anything. Yeah, I have the horns and the stuff. I do have the horns. But and then my shirt came in that I was telling you about.
Yes,
let me show it. So I am, like I said, I am taking my best friend and her son to Disney on Ice.
Oh my god!
Got this like Cinderella from Amazon.
I love it.
And then I'm gonna pair it with my silver ears.
That works perfect.
And then I have a Cinderella backpack that I'm gonna use as my bag. Accurate, yeah. Their owner is amazing. Like I'm gonna leave all my money to my cats. Honestly, mood. Need a Reina. No, let me not say that because she will plan my death. Pass out on the couch, but I'm already sure she has planned it.
Oh, I'm sure. All animals do at some point.
She's like, ugh. She's asleep though. She's asleep on the bed. Surprised she's not downstairs with my brother and his dog, but she's like, I guess I'm gonna sleep here for now. But she likes to hog.
I'm getting all the attention.
Yeah, she likes to get all the pillows.
Smart dog.
Like attention. She likes attention, but she doesn't. Because like if I give her too much attention, she's like, okay, I'm going downstairs. You're making it weird.
Like she needs her own space.
Yeah, like, Dad, you're being weird right now, Dad. Okay, 5 minutes, and then we'll do our last sprint. And then I'm going to finish this tonight. I'm so glad I'm finishing this tonight. I am starting Amari and the Night Brothers.
Okay, you have to talk to me when you finish it because I freaking love that book so much. I haven't read the sequel yet, so if you want a buddy read the sequel, let me know.
I'll let you know. I am my bougie self because when I went to Barnes and Noble,
the hardcover,
and for the hardcover, yeah, and they didn't have in hardcover. The only way they had it in hardcover was a box set, so I had to buy the second one.
The hardcovers are worth it because they're pretty.
I know. I was like, I knew they were pretty.
Have you looked underneath the dust jacket yet?
No, I haven't. I'll wait for tomorrow.
Both of them match. They have the same design, but they're different colors.
Okay.
On the hard side
tomorrow. Oh, I do. I'm sad October's over because like I love this season, but I'm so ready for Christmas. I am so ready for Christmas.
I'm ready for the Christmas romances.
To page 300 tonight. You might finish, Helen. You might finish tonight because you're gonna get to page 300 where I'm at, and you're gonna be like, I need to finish.
I need to know.
Yeah, because like, let me show the chat. I bought a sweater today. Because I will say the one thing about me being at work more and suffering at work is I get more money. So
moolah.
Because retail therapy is my therapy. But because I've always wanted a Christmas sweater, I bought one of Spider-Gwen Christmas sweater.
I love the color.
You guys are gonna see this a lot more during December.
I'll send you a picture of me and my sweater, and it's actually the same sweater that Princess has. I sent it to her. I'm like, we're twinning today.
I saw her today at box lunch. It Kiki delivery service.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's so cute. Right? Spider-Gwen. I wanted this Disney villain one they didn't have in stock. But I might I don't know if I can go there and be like, can you call me when you guys get this in stock? Because you
can do it with your email address online.
Ooh, okay.
Like they'll notify you by email when it's back in stock.
I'll probably.
That's how I've done it before.
So I want to take my brother to go get him one so that we have like because I need to get new stockings. I'm so ready for Christmas. I'm like I'm a Christmas. I love it. I need to start buying my Christmas gifts, and I need to win, even though it's not a competition.
Yeah,
it's not a competition, but I need to win.
I have to start early because I have a lot of little kids in my family, and little kids' gifts get expensive. So I start really early. Especially kids' books. Like, I don't mean to get on this tangent, but why is a $35 picture book like $28? Like,
God damn.
Like, I understand you have to pay but I'm just like, that's more than most adult books. Like, how is that?
Most of my shop is $20. I start Christmas shopping usually in October, but I didn't this year because I've just been distracted. But Amazon is a bitch's best friend. And so after I pay rent next week, I am probably going to knock out my brother and my mom's Christmas present. Oh, speaking of mine, this week is all about me. I'm buying a lot of stuff for myself.
Well, do you have a wish list?
Yes, I do. But I just bought. So a couple of months ago, I got my brother the Plague Doctor Squishmallow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw that they did a new batch of Squishmallows themed like that. And I bought this one. Okay. It's coming tomorrow.
Oh my God. I want to squish it.
So I got her. I'm like, you guys are gonna watch the vlog and you're like, I know all of this stuff.
You have to send me your wish list.
Okay, you too. Well, I think what I gotta talk to Princess about it, but I was thinking, I'm like, we should make a room in the Discord for people's wish lists.
Yeah, absolutely. I was part of this whole thing last year where we just shared our wish lists on a thing. I forget where we did it. And it was like a Secret Santa thing, but off of your wish list.
Yeah. That'd be fun. I have a big family, but I only get gifts for whoever we're celebrating Christmas with, besides like the people I live with. Because I have my nieces here in Sac, I'll always buy them gifts. But my sister's kids, I love them, but they live in LA, and I'm not shipping anything.
Oh hell! I ship everything in the same box because everybody that I ship to lives in the same house. So it's like a $30 shipping, but it's literally to one house, and I'm done.
But if I'm going over to my sister's for Christmas, then I'll buy them stuff. But like, I don't want to go to my sister's house for Christmas because of the last time we did, the bitch didn't have any food in her fridge.
What?
Yeah.
I come from an Italian family. That's sacrilegious to not have food.
No, okay. My sister didn't have any food in the fridge, and then my dad. So we went down the 20th. Me, my brother, and my mom went down the 20th, and then my dad went down the 24th because he worked.
Right.
So we get there the whole week. There's no food in the fridge, and then we get there. My dad was already going to cook Christmas dinner. He knew he was going to cook Christmas dinner, but he gets there and he's like, "Where's the food to cook Christmas dinner?" They're like, "You got to buy it." Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm like, oops, death.
I help cook enough as is when I'm on Christmas Eve.
What we do on Thanksgiving, because my dad's the cook of the family, like he loves to cook. But on Thanksgiving, it's like the last couple of years, we don't go anywhere. We just been the four of us, so each of us will make a dish.
Yeah.
I usually make the mac and cheese.
Ooh, okay, important question. What do you put in your mac and cheese?
So I use my sister-in-law's recipe because it's really good, and it's like just regular mac and cheese stuff, and then we add like the cream of cheese.
Yeah,
and I think that's like the only other thing that gets added in.
I do a 5-cheese mac and cheese.
Oh, okay. It's 9:03, so we're gonna do our last sprint.
Gonna get started.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll say about I love having guests because I don't like talking to myself. I know the comments are there, but it feels weird. It's just like I like having the interview off of people.
Yeah, I prefer it. That's why I'm nervous to start that's the only reason I'm really nervous about starting my own channel. I have to talk to a camera like by myself. I'm so used to bouncing off
when you're filming, like once you get into it, like when you're filming a video, like just a video. But for me, it's when it's live, and I'm like waiting for a minute, and I feel like, okay. Ooh, the bread. Okay, that sounds good. I'll always remember my aunt Kuka, my tia Kuka. She we were doing a potluck, and she came to the potluck or whatever. It was a family reunion, and came to the potluck. And my grandma, she's my tia Kuka, but she's like my great tia. She's my grandma's sister. She was like, "What did you bring? Like, where's your stuff you brought?" She's like, "I brought grapes."
That's awesome.
And they were it was like grapes. You went to Walmart, when you go to Walmart, and you will eat the grapes there,
before you pick them.
Yeah, so you could tell that it was like this.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me pull this timer up.
How do I share my thing?
Okay, you want to go to? Let me go to my wish list so I could show you.
I'm on my wish list, and I'm trying to figure out how to share it to you.
Okay, let me go to it so I could look at it and show you what to do.
I did it before, but somehow it doesn't want to do it.
So okay, you want to go? You see where view list is at the top, and you have the 3 dots.
Yes.
Okay, click that.
View lists.
And invite to list.
Okay.
And then
there we go.
You only view edit. There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
I love wish lists. I think they're great to get gifts. Speaking of that, I gotta buy someone.
My family thinks I'm weird because I sent everybody my wish list, and they're like, "Well, why can't you just tell us?" I'm like, "Because this is easier."
Yeah.
I
might do that to my sister-in-law and just be like, "Here's my wish list. Just buy for that.
Give me books."
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me start this timer. And that was our last sprint. How did you guys do? I got to page 400 out of like 404. So
You're almost there.
yeah, I'm gonna finish this after we wrap up here. Let's see.
I made it to page 60.
Ooh, okay. They just write out a list and send pics of it to my mom, and it's usually all books. I try actually not to request books for Christmas, just because I don't know. I like getting other stuff too, so that's when I'm like, Christmas gifts, I don't want books. Unless
I
it's like
usually
special.
request like kitchen supplies or stuff for like the house for Christmas.
I want to go to IKEA tomorrow.
Oh, God, I miss IKEA so much.
Let's see. Hi Dion. How are you doing, Dion? Helen.
What time is it there, Dion? It's got to be what, 3 in the morning there?
The Phantom of the Opera. 25 pages. Oh, okay. I know what part you're at. That's the part I was like,
I can't wait to pick up this book now. I'm so
and just
excited.
the part where she found the journals. I will not be surprised, Helen, if you finish this book tonight, because like it just.
I'm telling you, that's how this one is. The one character had a conversation with his sister, and it was the cutest thing. Like, you need to read this. It's so cute.
Yeah, I asked for useful stuff. Yeah, what did I ask for last year from people? Oh, I got my Switch last year.
That's what I want to save up for, is a Switch.
I'm petty. I like not petty, but I like to ask for like one big expensive gift.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the same way.
Or my Loungefly bags. I love getting Loungefly bags as gifts.
Yeah. I really want to get a Switch, but I don't know which one to get. Like if I should get a Switch Lite or if I should get one that I can connect to the TV.
I got the new model, the Album or whatever it's called, the newest one.
Okay.
I got that one, and I plan on getting Pokemon Scarlet Violet when it comes out next month. Yeah.
I'm new to gaming and I'm trying.
I would try the Pokemon games. They're fun. They're easy. You don't have.
I remember playing them. I mean, this is going to show my age, but I remember playing the Pokemon games on the Game Boy when I was like 10.
I was a DS kid.
Yeah.
That was my like game system.
Our first game system was PlayStation 2. We got
Mine
a PlayStation 2.
Mine was the Wii.
Wii's great.
Ooh, sewing set tools, hammers, and screwdrivers and stuff. What do I want?
Smart.
I kind of want. I put on my wish list one of the Monster High dolls, and I might like put more because I might want to start collecting those again.
My mom's husband made me out of like bolts and old stuff that's at the shop that he works at. He made me metal book stands.
Ooh, I mean, I also got this bookshelf for Christmas that I'm like longingly touching. I got this one for Christmas, and then last year I got this like 2 years ago. Let me turn the fire.
Nice.
It's this one right here. It's the Billy bookshelf. I got that for Christmas like 2 years ago, and then last year around January I bought a white bookshelf, the same like size, but
Billy.
White one, yeah. And then I got this one right here, but this one I got because my aunt was getting rid of it, and I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah, I found one that someone was throwing out, like literally gonna throw out, and they were like, "Can you just take it?" I said, "Yeah." I put it in my spare bedroom.
Get one that you can connect to the TV, otherwise you can't play with people like Kart or Smash. Okay.
Well, that's one of the things I was wondering because I was wanting to get one because I can play with even though they're 600 miles away, I can play with my younger siblings.
Yeah.
But it's so expensive. It's like almost $500.
I know. I'm gonna. I have Draculaura on my Amazon wish list, so I think I'm gonna add everybody else. Because I used to collect the Ever After High dolls, and then like my dog got to some of them when she was in her teething phase.
Yeah.
And so
that was my dog with my shoes. When I
I'm talking about you. I know you're sleeping. She like snored really loudly when I said that.
Like I can still hear you.
Smash. Currently enjoying playing Detroit Becoming Human. Now I think I'll ask for a PlayStation gift card to get more games or Fall Guys stuff. Ooh,
That's what like if no one knows what to get me, I always tell them like a bookstore gift card works or Amazon. Like it's fine. I'm not picky.
I think I need to plan out not the year, but like the book club picks.
If you need help with that, I've been planning out my stuff.
Because I know that just November, I have November's already. And I haven't picked out December's. Oh, you know what? I'm deciding it now. Here's a little sneak peek for December's book club pick.
What? I want to know.
It's going to be the Iron Keys.
Ooh, I've always been curious because I look at that cover every time I go to a bookstore.
The Iron Keys by Akish. I'm gonna put it here because I don't want to fuck up her name.
Akisha, is it Raman?
Yeah, I think so. Raman.
I always feel really bad when I like butcher people's names because my last name is pretty hard for people to say too. I'm just like, I feel so bad.
She's so sweet too. I met her at the.
Is she?
Yeah, I met her at the Belladonna signing.
Really?
I didn't know she was gonna be there, or I would have brought my copy I had.
Yeah.
So I bought a copy there. I was like, oh, she's gonna be here. Okay, let me get
so
this.
So is it? Do you know if it's a series or if it's?
Knowing my luck, it's probably a series.
Yeah. Usually. Yay, Dion can join. She has the book.
Hey, okay, love you, Dion. Dion, I love you. You have the book, but we read it.
Dion, we need to talk about our mutual love of Jane Eyre.
We got a Switch for the nephew one Christmas, and we all pulled our money for that instead of him getting other gifts. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I like. If people get me like an Amazon gift card, I'm gonna save that up.
I told my mom, I was like, I kind of want a new iPad for Christmas this year. And if you get me it, I'll give you my old one.
Well, I bought myself a new Kindle because the Kindles were on major sale during that Black Friday weekend, the first weekend of October. It was less than $50 for a new Kindle. I was like, absolutely.
Yes, you have that on audiobook. Awesome. I have that book. Okay, awesome.
What's the title again?
The Iron Keys.
Last Keys?
The Iron Keys.
The Iron Keys.
So I have the rest of the year planned out. And then I know January, I think, is going to be the Trail of Lightning.
Okay. I'm in for that one because I love that.
I gotta pick out the rest of the year. And I have it as paperback, so yes, I'm more inclined to read it. Okay, I'm excited. Yeah, that'll be the December pick. And if you didn't know, November's is Nubia and Queen in the Amazons, which is a graphic novel.
I'm so excited because every graphic novel I've read I really liked. I just haven't like fully dove in.
I'm excited to get into this because I know it's co-written by Vita Ayala, and I really enjoyed their run.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to get into this. And I've watched a podcast or listened to a podcast with the main author in it. And I like what she was saying. So I'm excited to read it.
I love the art. You were saying that you were going to read the N.K. Jemisin one, right?
Yeah.
The art in that one is freaking gorgeous. Like, I don't know off the top of my head the artist, but the art is...
It might have multiple artists. Because
it's beautiful.
Okay. But thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you, Alicia, for co-hosting.
Of course.
Make sure you guys keep an eye on Alicia. She'll be starting her channel soon.
Yes, planning everything out. So it's happening. Nervous about it, but it's happening.
Sorry, I got a text. But I know I'm planning. I don't work next Monday, hopefully still. I will have that day off. If I have it off, for sure there'll be book sprints. I now have the community tab, so I will be posting if I can.
Ooh, officially? Hey.
Yeah. I haven't gotten monetized or anything like that, but I have the ability to use it now. So I will keep you guys posted if there'll be sprints or not. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, spooky Halloween night, if it's still Halloween night for you guys. And if you celebrate Dia de los Muertos, have a good Dia de los Muertos. And I will see you guys next time. There will be a vlog this Wednesday. Wednesday, and then Friday's video will be filmed tomorrow. But yeah, bye.
Bye.
Me in the broadcast.